Plant breeding is the art and science of changing the traits of plants in order to produce desired characteristics. Plant breeders take raw plant materials, cultivars that farmers grow, or wild plants that collect from nature, and they cross them and they select the progeny that they like. For example, progeny that is better in yield, better in size, better in taste, or resistant to pests and disease. This video explains cucumber breeding method. In this short video, we will briefly explain the differences between the male and female flowers and how to pollinate the flowers. That way, you will know exactly what to do. Cucumbers are naturally monoecious. Monoecious plants have separate male and female flowers on the same plant. Since they are monoecious plants, they can be self-pollinate using pollen from the same plant. However, cucumbers also can be cross-pollinate using pollen from the other plant of the same species. These are the female and male flowers. The female flowers have small immature fruits at the base of the flower. The female reproductive structure of a flower consists of stigma, style, and ovary, while the male flower consists of anther and filament. In nature, pollen is transferred from the male to the female flowers by bees or other pollinators. When properly pollinated and fertilized, the ovary of the female flowers will develop into fruit. The best time to pollinate is early in the morning when the plant is exposed to direct sunlight. Often the flowers are spent by the mid or late afternoon. First flower is produced after 25 to 28 days of transplanting. Then, the breeders can start their job to pollinate the flowers between 35 to 40 days after transplanting. After that, cucumbers are ready to be harvested at 60 to 70 days after transplanting.
Okay, Mr. Shakti, is there any problem affecting cucumber industry in Malaysia?
In Malaysia, the cucumber industry is mainly affected by virus problem, especially the Gemini virus group. This virus is very common nowadays everywhere, wherever we go to cucumber market in Malaysia, everywhere the virus is you can see. And then if the virus affect in the very early stage, like for example after 1 week after the transplanting, most probably the 100% yield loss you can expect. And depending on at what stage it affecting the plants, maybe the yield loss will be the varying, but mostly the main problem coming from the virus resistance, because there is no chemical for virus. The only way to address the virus problem is by doing breeding and bringing the new virus resistant crops. That's the only final solution for the grower. And then apart from this, there are some adaptability issue, because in Malaysia there is no native seed companies actively doing breeding except the GWG. So we are the one, we are breeding a locally adaptable hybrid here. So mostly before they all importing from other countries and selling here. So we are the pioneer in cucumber breeding in GWG here. Yeah.
Okay, so is there any problem related to weather?
Weather is a big problem, because most of the times in November to February is the rainy season here. Cucumber is highly sensitive for flooding and this kind of a high soil moisture content. And also the frequent rain, like for example in the night time it's raining, and then in the morning it's a high temperature, is a very conducive weather for most of the foliar diseases like downy mildew and powdery mildew, gummy stem blight. So the cucumber plants are struggling too much for the foliar diseases because of the weather. And especially in the flooding time, in the early stage, it will affect the root growth. So the plants cannot grow normal.
Okay, thank you very much.